Hey everybody, I'm here to give you all the crazy, interesting, fun, and funny facts you may not know about Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, and the downfall and revival of one of the best original animation and comedy channels in television history. If you grew up in the last 30 years, chances are that you've seen, or at least heard of, Cartoon Network. I grew up with shows like Space Ghost Coast to Coast, The Powerpuff Girls, Cow and Chicken, and Dexter's Laboratory. And, as an adult, I love Adult Swim. However, times and tastes change, and even though Cartoon Network seemed doomed just a few years ago, the beloved channel is coming back with more of our favorite animated adventures. Here's the story of how Cartoon Network was born, their heyday in the 90s and early 2000s, the decline, the controversies, and the rebirth. If you're a millennial like me, this will definitely bring tears of nostalgia to your eyes. Keep it here, folks. On October 1st, 1992, media mogul Ted Turner and Warner Brothers Discovery Networks premiered the Cartoon Network, beginning with reruns of classic animated television series and cartoon shorts including Warner Brothers properties like Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies, the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer classics, Tom and Jerry, and Droopy Dog, as well as Hanna-Barbera favorites Scooby-Doo, the Flintstones, and the Snorks. The Cartoon Network benefited greatly from having access to these vast and beloved libraries, as Turner was the owner of everything in the MGM film and television library made before May 1986, as well as part of the United Artists Vault. In 1991, Turner purchased the rights to the Hanna-Barbera library, and he chose Betty Cohen, who was the vice president of Turner's other network TNT, to come up with a new network to showcase all of these classic cartoons and movies. In February of 1992, Turner publicly announced his plans for the Cartoon Network. For continuity, the announcers would call it the Cartoon Network, until 1995, when it was officially renamed simply Cartoon Network. The 90s were a very animated time for the new channel, which, let's not forget, had to compete with Nickelodeon and the Disney Channel in their prime for viewers and kids' attention spans. The fact that Cartoon Network had access to an established and revered animation studio like Hanna-Barbera, as well as all those classic cartoons from MGM and Warner Brothers, gave the channel something the other kids' networks didn't have. They didn't have to spend money on original programming.